First off, I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Canner for everything tonight. Mrs. Canner, great work. The bride and the bridesmaids look fantastic. And Ben, I know you look great too, because I keep hearing how much you look like me. I'm pretty sure I have my speech memorized, but after my dad's improv performance, I think I'm going to stick to the script here. Thanks for managing expectations. I've heard it's customary for the best man to remark a little bit on his experience with the groom and the bride, so I figure we might as well start from the beginning. So many years ago, in 1988, I went with my dad and sister. I'm going to focus a little bit less on her than my dad did. Went with my dad and sister to meet my newborn brother Ben. I wasn't very happy with our mom abandoning us for a few days, or the concept of another person competing for her attention. So with that in mind, when I was walking down the maternity ward, I started screaming at the top of my lungs, "I don't want to see my mommy." I also used my first four-letter word when I met Ben for the first time. Apparently my dad wasn't reading little nursery rhymes to my sister and I when my mom was gone. Needless to say, I wasn't very psyched on my first meeting Ben, but I grew to live with him. It was great to have someone other than my sister to compete with in sports, academics, anything from soccer, tennis, board games, video games, anything where you could declare there's a winner. Ben and Lauren, I hope your wedding gifts last a little bit longer than Mom and Dad's wedding glasses did in our basement during our version of indoor soccer. So CJ, Ben, and I competed often growing up. We had our highs and lows, Ben and I. We competed a little bit together in tennis, played doubles a few times in high school, and then we had other times, such as our infamous indoor soccer games, where I may have broken his foot. I don't remember the exact details, but I'm pretty sure I won that game. Now, in addition to being competitive, Ben's always been a businessman. He helped me realize in middle school that if we started mowing our neighbors' lawns, we actually do the same work that we do at home, but we get paid for it. In addition to that, Ben was always very good about realizing the importance of managing costs in order to manage the bottom line. For instance, our dad financed our business's lawnmower. It also taught Dad a lesson about risky investments. Now, Ben's cost-conscious attitude is pretty prevalent in many things he does. For instance, his personal wardrobe, which consists largely of athletic shorts and white t-shirts. I'm so happy that Ben found Lauren in high school. She's been just so perfect for him. Beautiful, kind, and understanding. And I have to say that I'm really impressed that he found anywhere near as conscious of expenses as he is. In fact, I recently asked Lauren why they keep going on cheap dates even when Ben's willing to pay a little bit more. And she matter-of-factly responded, "Hey, that's my money now too." So it's clear tonight that after many years of my setting the example and beating Ben, he's finally sprinted past me and beat me to the punch, marrying the woman of his dreams. I may be the best man tonight, but he's the better man. Lauren and Ben are such a cute couple, and they fit together perfectly. You can see it in his eyes and the way he looks at her, and in his actions and the way he treats her. And anyone who spends just a few minutes with them, it becomes immediately obvious. In fact, this past Christmas, our family invited Lauren to join us on a cruise in the Bahamas. And in the airport on the way down to Florida, even the TSA agent recognized how perfect they were together and how cute they were. In fact, she asked, "Are you brother and sister?" So it looks like it'll be the perfect Kentucky couple. coffee, you can stop laughing, you're from West Virginia. I'm proud of Ben and all of his accomplishments. When he called me last summer to let me know he was considering popping the question, I was initially a little bit surprised at the timing, but I knew it was a decision that he would never regret. Anyone who doesn't know him as well will instantly realize he's smart and talented, especially if they see the way Lauren looks tonight. Lauren is beautiful, intelligent, thoughtful, kind, and incredibly pleasant to be around. That last characteristic, pleasant to be around, is really my only concern in her fitting in with our family, but I think we'll make it work. Most importantly, we finally found someone Ben will listen to about manners and fashion advice. So Lauren, I hope you've seen the last of white t-shirts as one of Ben's outfits. It's an undershirt, not an outfit. Well, I hope I've spoken long enough for you to recognize I'm brilliant, and just short of you realizing I'm a narcissist, so I'll ask you each to raise your glass. To my incredible brother Ben, and his beautiful bride Lauren, the newest Mr. and Mrs. Fotsch.
Good job, bro.